Hi everyone, it's Dawn with Numerologist.com. And in honor of Valentine's Day coming right up, in today's video blog, we're going to have a look at how healthy your love life is. Now, hold on a second. Before you click this off because you already have a lover, or you don't want one, or you've been married for years, or in any other way think that love life concerns aren't for you at this time, please hold on for just a few more seconds and let me explain, okay? You see, when I say your love life, I don't just mean romance. At least, not in this video. I mean the way love operates in every area of your life. So if you stick with me for the next few minutes, you're going to gain valuable tools for increasing love in all its beautiful aspects in any area of your life. And it all starts with one single thing: self-love. You see, if you don't have a strong sense of self-love and respect and appreciation, it's truly impossible to live a life that is nourished and happy through the energies of love. So in this video, you're going to get a hands-on way to first gather information about your self-love level, and then find the resources you need to increase self-love, and therefore love in general, in any area of your life. Let's begin, shall we? We're going to have a look at your love levels in 4 different areas of your life: your home life, your romance, your work, and your money. So what I want you to do first is to grab a notebook or a journal and a pen. And you can pause this video if you need to. Now, you'll need 4 pieces of paper, or 4 pages in your journal. And on the top of the first blank page, write the word home. On the second page, write romance. On the third page, work. And on the fourth page, money. And again, if you need to pause for a second to do that, go ahead. All right, very good. You should have 4 pages with the words home, romance, work, and money at the top of each page. Now for each page, what you want to do when this video is over is take some time thinking about each of these areas of your life. And you're going to be asking yourself some questions about each of these areas. Now here are some examples. For the home page, the page that you have home at the top of, you want to ask yourself things like, does my home feel like a peaceful, loving retreat that nourishes my soul? Or is it a place of chaos and stress? Does my home inspire or bore me? Is my home clean or cluttered? And just write down what comes up for you as you ask yourself these questions. Then you move on to romance. Ask yourself, does my love relationship nourish and support me? Or do I feel drained from relating to my lover? Is my partner supportive of me or critical? Do we have fun together or live separate, disconnected lives? And again, take some time to write out the answers to these or other questions related to the quality of your relationship, your intimate relationship, if you have one. If not, you can ask this about your family relations. Now for work. Ask yourself things like, do I enjoy going to work, or do I dread it? Is my employment a place of collaboration and friendliness, or backstabbing emotional danger? Do I get energized from my work, or does it feel like it's sucking the life right out of me? These are important questions to ask about your work life. Finally, ask yourself some of the following questions about money. Am I thriving financially, or struggling just to meet and make ends meet? Do I have enough money saved? Can I save a little bit all the time? Can I invest in my future and also enjoy my life right now? Or is it all just hand to mouth? Am I able to contribute to charitable causes I value without straining my wallet? Can I gift my loved ones in generous ways? So once you've answered these questions in all 4 areas, you're going to have a very good sense of the level of satisfaction you are experiencing in your life. And if you find your results less than satisfying, one thing you have all the power in the world to do in order to turn it around is to increase your self-love, because the two are directly connected. Now, at first blush, this might not make complete sense, so please bear with me and let me explain. You see, everything in your life is a direct reflection of your own beliefs about yourself, the world, and your power to create. And what we have found, and studies find it, or you could just look at the luminaries who demonstrate happy lives, is that the people who are the most joyful, successful, and satisfied with their lives, the leaders and teachers, the inspirational ones, they all share in common a very high level of self-esteem and a very strong degree of self-love and self-respect. While on the other end of the spectrum, those who are living lives of great dissatisfaction tend to have very significantly lower self-love, self-respect, and a sense of personal self-worth. And it makes it very difficult then to live a life that's satisfying. So if you found that your inventory is less than satisfaction in any or all of those 4 areas, it's time for you to turn to your complete numerological profile for some answers. And when you have a look at the following numbers, you're going to have direct access to your own unique way of increasing self-love and self-worth in your life. So again, if you need to pause this video, go ahead and pause it and grab your complete numerological profile so that we can have a look at 2 core areas where you can begin to cultivate greater self-love. Very good. All right. The first number you're going to look at is your plane of expression in the emotional realm, because this number helps you understand your talents, abilities, and sensibilities around interpersonal relationships and emotional connection with others. You see, you might be trying to operate in your interpersonal relationships in a style and manner that just doesn't suit who you are. And when you do that, you tend to compromise the truth of your being, because maybe you learned how to relate to others from your parents. Well, you surely did learn from your parents, whose number and style might be completely different than your own. So every time you're relating with people, whether it's your intimate lover or people at work or your children, your parents, there's a disconnect that's happening. And then you can start to feel like lower self-esteem because you feel like, why can't I get this right? So deeply look into what your plane of expression emotional is and see, what is my essential nature and style when it comes to emotional connection with others. From there, you're going to go on to your other planes of expression to see how you communicate, how you process information through your thoughts, and what your physical body needs in order to feel happy and joyful and comfortable. So dive into those planes of expression. Start with the emotional, move into the other ones, because you're going to get a really great insight into what you need to do to get more into alignment with your sacred nature. And when you do that, you honor yourself and get in alignment and cultivate greater self-love. And once you've really explored the plane of expression emotional and the others, you're going to look at your balance number. And this is so important that I'm actually going to quote this piece from the report so that you understand the purpose and function of the balance number. You see, people experience different internal responses to life's challenges. Some withdraw from difficult situations to think them through. Others withdraw from their emotions to try and keep themselves from feeling anything. Some explode with emotions, but allow that explosion to pass quickly, while others linger with their feelings, holding on to them well past the time they should have let them go. Very often, these are conditions or emotional responses that emerge without thought or analysis. Maturity and self-development help us learn new and more effective methods of handling our world and the problems we confront. Your balance number, therefore, provides you with the guidance you need on how best to deal with difficult situations. Because let's face it, no matter how much you love yourself and respect yourself, and no matter how happy your life is, difficult situations arise. And that's when our mettle is tested. That's when we see if we have the grace and power, strength and self-respect to move through it in a way that allows us to stay in balance. So there you have it. Here's some hands-on tools for you to really get down and dirty with the level and quality of your self-love. Now, if you have any questions about anything I've gone over today, please don't hesitate to leave me a message below. It's my desire to help you access your alignment with your true self. And that, of course, starts with a high level of self-love and self-respect. Oh, and be sure to join us next week, because on Monday, I'm going to be doing a podcast with Roy Kirkland, our community's professional numerologist. And Roy and I are going to have a conversation about the connection between numerology and relationships. Again, in honor of February, the month of Valentine's Day. So stay tuned, keep your eyes open for that, and until then, have a beautiful week.